I love you, Colonel Sanders. The KFC dating simulator. This is the big reveal. This is the big reveal right here. This is the game that I'm gonna be playing tonight. It's a dating simulator. Yes. It's Valentine's Day. I'm only gonna pause the pop Spotify music because we need the full Kentucky Fried experience. A finger looking good dating simulator. Mwah. Mwah. Yes, sir. I should have a chef's kiss emote anyway. I think. Right? Yeah. Perfecto. Okay. New game. Let's get started. Ooh. Hey, that chicken do be looking crispy. Them biscuits don't actually look dry. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. Oh my goodness, this is absolute comedy. Absolute comedy. I don't even, like, this is just, let's, fuck it. Let's get into it. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Now. Your first day of culinary school. There's no time to sleep in. Smack that clock up and at him. Love the poster? Yeah, the chicken poster? Mm-hmm. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. Take this seriously. I'll daydream a bit. It's here, finally. Your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind swimming with possibilities. When you realize you're running late, you grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. Delicious. Just what you need to wake up those taste buds. Damn, they even get steam coming off it. Okay. Yikes! You're in such a hurry, in fact, that you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, an academy for learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's black! Let's go! She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Okay, should I do voices for this? Yes or no? Voices. Yes. That's a yes for the voices. Okay. Okay, fuck. What? I gotta think of a female voice. I don't know what to do for a female. Okay, Okay.
Good morning, Brandon. Are you excited for the first day of the Fest of Our Lives?
Actually, I'm...
Because I sure am excited. A little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous.
What's the...
It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself. But, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail?
Classic Miriam. Raised by MasterChef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. We gotta do this with the homies. I feel like this would be a fun-ass time.
Oh, she's crying. Aww.
Ever since we were little babies playing together, you rescued me from that quicksand box. It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great.
But with University Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up.
A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Of course I'm gonna pep talk my friend. Remember last month when we saw the fortune teller and had our tarot cards read?
The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget.
I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit?
I've been waiting so long to meet a handsome fellow I can call my own.
And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking. In no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you feel her nerves begin to ease.
You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself?
You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Not the bayang, the bayang.
Hey!
It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Alright, so, titties. First things first, titties. Even the heart-shaped cleavage. The heart-shaped cleavage. I don't know. Interesting. Let's see how this plays out. Hello, Ashley. Oh, didn't see you there, chicken shins.
You leave Brandon's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins.
Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. Huh, white people names. All for the titties? Of course, Joker. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to her name to make her feel better. Oh, so it's not Ashley, it's Ashley. Ashley. To make herself feel better for everyone.
If anyone knows what perfect shins looks like, it's us.
We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Really weird. That skirt though? Oh shit. I didn't even see the skirt. And then she got thigh highs with little chicken drumsticks cut out. You know what? Okay. She could step on me. I mean, like, I wouldn't mind being crushed beneath those thighs. You know what I'm saying? But she talking about my shins. I don't know. You gotta step your insult game up. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes.
Ahem. Van.
You rang. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. Okay, so homeboy got the ultimate Joestar setup. He's got a literal star in his head as a mohawk, a starhawk. He's got the leather jacket that's like small enough to be a crop top. It's a JoJo character. See, that's what I said. And then his apron is skin tight and buckled. The big obnoxious buckle to make sure. And then he's got the studs on it. So as yeah, listen, it's a buckle, but like I'm manly though. And as they said, he's got super tight pants. I think he did a better job with his eyeliner than Ashley did. Oh boy. I can't believe the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you two to attend as students.
I know, right? You'd think they just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us.
With the first day of school about to start, there's just no time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam.
Psh, see you later, losers.
As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Damn. Why they give him this sound effect, though? Pop.
Oopsie. I think it's broken.
You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick.
I love you.
I think you mean thank you?
My name's Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old.
Can someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Brandon. So, are you gonna make me hold this door all day?
Nope.
And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you.
Is it just me, or he kinda cute?
I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. Who the fuck? Okay. Alright. I wish I was high on Pontonese. Alright, that's a pretty standard classroom. Alright. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure of where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium in front of the class. Adorable. We have a teacher that's a dog, and he's got a little spatula and little glasses and a little chef outfit and a little chef hat. So cute. His name is Sprinkles. His name is Sprinkles.
Now quiet down, everyone.
Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class?
You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL.
Please. Oh wait, hold up.
Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and a little fluffy, but I demand respect. Woof woof.
What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Yo, Just Kit, welcome in, welcome in. What's up? Glad to have you here. How was your stream, homie? Let me go ahead and get you You always have the good words, my dude. Appreciate it. Hey, you know, no problem, man. Let me go ahead and go. Boom. But, so it's Valentine's Day. I ain't got a Valentine, so I'm playing this dating simulator. It's the I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. Like, KFC legitimately made this dating simulator. So it's, you're in...
Did you see that?
Damn. You almost had it.
I clipped into the wall, which canceled my spin jump. Damn, oh my god. I don't think I've ever seen that. That was crazy.
This man always with the Mario Maker. Let's see. So, yep, cute dog, professor, best school ever. Dog's nose, capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, the wind begins to rush around with a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom.
I'm chilly. Someone close the window.
And then, he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. Bro, why'd I make Colonel Sanders look... Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way Colonel Sanders this fine. Like, his watch a little outdated, but like, his apron got the little thing you tuck into the sides of the suits. He had nice brim glasses, the haircut's young and hip. Damn. What the hell?
It's him. It's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harland.
Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Have you seen the buff version of him? It's great. I don't want to see the buff version of him. Like, he's proportionate where he is now. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you. And you're not entirely wrong.
And this over here must be sweaty sweats a lot. Maybe we should open that window back there before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that.
You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Besides,
when Brandon sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer.
oh, fuck. You turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you. There's no other option? I can't. I forgot to put on deodorant this morning. Now I'm sweating. Beautiful. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hands outstretched. Boy, howdy. This classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Please, use my handkerchief. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Damn, even blowing a kiss? The sparkles? Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? Take the handkerchief, refuse. Take, refuse, take, refuse, take, refuse. Like, if I take it, then, like, I'm gonna get my sweat on his handkerchief, and then it's like, oh, shit, like, I can't give this back to him. Like, I gotta keep it forever. Because, like, that's gross. But, like, if I refuse it, then I'm just sitting there sweating more. So then I will get more sweaty. But if I take it, I'm going to have another opportunity to talk to him when I give it back. So I'm going to take it. You stretch out your hand, and Colonel Sanders placed a fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so beautiful, you hesitate to press it to your face. But when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has this natural scent on it. It smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules.
Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. The greatest learning culinary academy in the rough world.
Joker, you asking from the cheeks already? Not yet. It's the first day of school. Who do you think I am? Some harlot? No. We have standards.
The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, and there might even be a really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and complete the broom cooking arena.
Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech.
Hi guys, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone had a good summer. I really missed—
Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're in the fast track guy here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place?
Don't you recognize me? It's my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher.
Everyone stares at him blankly.
Does no one remember me? I'm—
You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students. Tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels.
You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Bzz, bzz. The class bursts into laughter. Aww. Clank's kinda cute. Clank's kinda cute.
Oh, Clank, you rascal!
Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone hands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Oh no!
Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself.
You've never had a talking dog teacher? You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Chicken snack, rubber ball, beef treat. Rubber ball, I don't know, would make too much noise and interrupt him, or like distract him. It might be seen as offensive. A beef treat, maybe. Chicken snack. I feel like chicken is it's KFC. So like chicken would be the go-to. He's standing on a chicken podium. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite!
Well. I think there might be some competition for new star student.
The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. That's gross. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they want to succeed in life, they would have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. I love this.
Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. Ruff!
As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain.
Hey, Brandon, there's still a seat here.
It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me, if you're interested. Damn! No! Already, bro? It's the first day! Sit by Colonel Sanders or sit by best friend? Cause like that's my best friend, so I gotta sit next to them. But like as my best friend, you would understand if I sit next to the hot guy. Plus, like if I don't sit next to Colonel Sanders, somebody else might take a seat. Like Ashley. We don't need Ashley being in competition. Ooh. Best friend. I'm gonna be loyal. You move to take your seat by Miriam. Remedy, hi! Hope everyone is doing well. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, Remedy. We're playing a KFC dating simulator. So that's what I'm doing on my Valentine's Day. Hope your stream went well. Ooh. Ooh, with the tomahawk. Okay. Damn. Oh. Get him again. Get him again. Ooh. Let them know who they're talking. Let them know. Thank you so much for the shout out. I do appreciate you, yes, sir. The stream was great. I do appreciate the support. Yeah, no problem. I'm always here for the support. Always here for support. So let's see what sitting next to our best friend is gonna do.
I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class.
Yeah, she does need a confidence boost. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? The hot guy, obviously.
Colonel Sanders? He has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better.
I never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get to talk to him later in the semester. We've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. 3-day semesters? Bro, what the fuck? For a culinary school? Sheesh. So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you settle into your seat, the professor makes an announcement.
Think fast! Time for a pop quiz!
Yay! A quiz about me!
This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at the culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharp. Here comes question number 1.
See, 3 days, you should have been gave up the cheeks. Relax, Joker. Relax. We got time.
If train A is traveling to point B, and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking?
Ooh, excuse me. Extremely important. Looking at you, Pop. Meh, depends. Doesn't matter at all. I'll say extremely important. That's right.
Forest is to tree, as chicken is to roof.
Night vision goggles, a slam dunk, feather. That's right.
What's the most efficient eating utensil ever created?
A spork. Meat tenderizer. A comically oversized fork. That's right.
What food is best for a broken heart?
Pancake that looks like a silly face. Aw. Camel meat. Camel meat? Anything as long as prepared with love and not too much salt. Prepared with love. I don't know. Pancake looks like a silly face. That's right. All right.
And Sprinkle's a good boy. Ruff, ruff.
He's talking all the teaching at a culinary school. He's the best boy. That's right. Total score is perfect score, 5 out of 5. Wow, be honest. Did you cheat? You look and see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. Ooh, let's go. Hot diggity, Brandon. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance.
Ruff. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Ruff, ruff. Time for lunch.
We in there. Yes, sir. We in there. Wow. The cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters.
You smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
Is it about lunch?
No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was...
Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Unfortunately, I can't stay. Need to get some rest. Have a great night, everyone. Again, happy Valentine's Day to you all. Bye, Remedy. Hope you have a good night. Get some rest. Hope you had a wonderful day today. And I hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow. How you gonna interrupt him when he... Yo. Why are you interrupting him? He was trying to explain himself. He don't seem like a bad kid. He just seemed like a very bland character. I will be lurking.
Hey, I was...
It's about... Oh, sorry. His voice. It's about lunch. Everyone cheers.
But I...
Shh.
Lunch, lunch, lunch.
She said, shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
That must be what I smelled.
Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Hey, Cat Lady Carter! Hey, I'm in this thing. Welcome on in. We're playing the Colonel Sanders dating simulator. So, it's Valentine's Day. I ain't got a Valentine. So, for all the single people out here, we doing a dating sim. And who better than Colonel Sanders? Get a shout out for Cat Lady Carter. Breaded chicken is whack. What the hell going on? I told you what the hell going on. Hey, listen. We at KFC or something? Yes. So we're at a culinary school. This feels racist. No, so the game is set. You're in a culinary school, and Colonel Sanders is a student, and he's super dreamy. That old ass clip. Hey, a clip's a clip. But yeah, so you're in a culinary school. You sit next to your best friend. You got a rival and her best friend. Your professor is a talking dog. And Colonel Sanders is like the dream guy that you're supposed to be dating. I gotta get back to DBD one of these days. Yeah, that's crazy because DBD used to be. I'll be like, DBD, I think of you, and then now you be on Call of Duty. Look at you, exploring, branching out. Are we on drugs? No, we're not on drugs. The aroma envelops you. You begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, start thinking and start eating. For years, I've developed a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice every other student has a pen and paper, scribbling notes as fast as they can. That ain't the same Colonel from the commercials? Nah, this sexy Colonel Sanders. But that's all I'll say about that.
What? You think we want your stupid recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude. Nah.
This is the JoJo character, Van Van. He's... Well, Vanity is short for... Van is short for vanity, because he's narcissistic as fuck. I got a surprise for you. Oh, no. I won a surprise for at the end of the stream. Joker did win a prize at the end of the stream. It's fucking awful. Nice accent. I got a different voice for every character. I gotta have a different voice for every character. I went for like something that would like kind of fit this guy. I don't know.
I'm just, drafting a last will and testament. In case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him.
He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger, Ashley, has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. You gotta go to bed soon? That's fine. You wouldn't want to see the surprise anyway. Joker went out of his way to make this one really weird. I gotta work in 5 hours? What the fuck? Go to bed. Go to bed now. Work in 5 hours? Jeez. It's 11:06. So you mean to tell me you gotta be to work at 4 in the morning? I gotta shower first? Okay. Jeez. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment only the hands of a true gentleman can fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realized that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants them all to herself. See? His face gets it. Nah, bro. You may be thick, alright? You may be thick, but you ain't finna steal him away from me. 4:45? Damn. You're gonna miss nipples. Nipples? Yeah, so Joker kept saying, like, it's Valentine's Day, show your nipples, and I was like, no. And then, so we did marbles on stream. I'm like, alright, if you win 5 races, because I was only doing 7 races, and, like, you know, it's random. It's a completely random thing, and apparently Joker hacked the game and won them so he won 5 out of the 7 races. Well, he won 4, and then someone redeemed channel points to make him win one of them. So I guess I'm showing my nipples at the end of stream. I don't know.
Oh, please. Van.
Hold up, no. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his.
Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it.
He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. About to get banned? See, won't get banned if I don't do it. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate in this moment. Try to identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim toward the light. I want to see what it tells me about his culinary heart. I'm trying to get to know him. The flavors in your mouth are pure, beautiful, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor. Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach him. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that'll make my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. I just want to know who's responsible for this game and why. KFC. KFC. This is the officially licensed KFC game. You can get it on Steam. It's free. The game was made by, I think it's like PsyOp, but KFC, like, for sure, like, commissioned this game to be made. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easy, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. I don't like the look on his face. Don't push. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun?
Aw.
You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Wow. You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone's still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders standing alone outside, in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at school buildings. I like to think of how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark in this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now's the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Nag him to show your own strength. Nag him? Okay. Wow him with a big idea, add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you. Okay, I'm out, going to shower. Have a good night, cat lady. Hope you have a good day at work. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Aw, the 10 bits. The bitty bits. Thank you. Make it hail up in here before you leave. Shower me with bits as you go to shower. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex, but comforting. The interplay between the salty and the savory and the peppery, it was perfect. Fuck work. I appreciate the compliment, Brandon. Oh. I appreciate the compliments, Brandon. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need.
Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no! We have to show our stuff! What if I totally blow it?
You're not gonna blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're gonna earn with your signature, adorable tiny food creations.
Ruff! Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. Ruff, ruff. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Ruff! Hurry up and pair off.
Naturally, Miriam looks over at you. But, unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is. Me and you, if it wasn't that clear. Wanna be my partner?
Aww.
Sure. I'll prepare a station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left studying all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep, 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 boop, beep, bzz.
Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen. I don't know who to choose.
Choose Clank. It looks like you have to pick four. Friend duties can be a little bit awkward, but that's the price you're paying for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Clank. I don't know, bro. Pop has been, like, he couldn't figure out how to open a door. He reading his own name wrong. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today.
It's okay. I already ate.
It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea of the point of the school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth.
Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet.
Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Ooh. Bzz. Tissue? Oh, sorry.
Tissue? I hardly know you.
Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get this impression that this is a sign of affection. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork.
All right, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Ruff. Pick a basic dish and provide the steps.
Divide up the steps. Oof.
Ruff. No chef is an island. It takes two flints to make a fire. You get the idea?
Now the dog is starting to dig into Mickey Mouse. I don't want the dog to be Mickey Mouse. Which dish do you suggest for your partner, Colonel Sanders? Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and don't even need to cook it. No. Octopus can get a little bit messy if you don't prepare it right. So I'm just gonna go with grandma's mashed potatoes and gravy. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes? And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine.
Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders?
We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business.
Sanders' heart is my business. And you better keep your fingers off my man.
Did someone call for me?
No, geez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Brandon's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember?
Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into the boiling water and turns attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there. Ashley, Van. Are we working on a quartet instead of a duet now?
Actually, no. It looked like Brandon was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring.
I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get to my level. Ha! Doubt it.
Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I'm a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned herself at your station. Don't you feel, deep down, that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense.
Nothing about this makes sense. One thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, the hunk of hunks, in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back. We've been depending a lot on Miriam, so let's go with Colonel Sanders. I'm here to learn and express myself via cuisine, and not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? Turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements. From contracts to handshakes. I took on Brandon as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Brandon's natural talent or their loyalty. Let's go, Colonel! Let's go, Colonel! Let's go! Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles and hope that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy nature. Look down at your station, that in the tenth of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's the your national passion guiding you through your steps. You know so well why your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful light porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows from the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds out a spork to you. You reach out and grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand, holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment. Electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and leave a helping sporkful. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling this forkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face.
Van, do something!
Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realized that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Ah, fuck. Oh, fuck. Why did you fling it? Why did you fling it? You were in the perfect moment. You literally had to do nothing. You just had to taste it. Put it into his mouth. Put it in your mouth. It was romantic.
Hold on right there! We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. Ruff! If you throw one more spoonful, you both had better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands.
Can I have potato face? Van Van brushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Hey, yo, that's pretty badass that he got it on the axe like that.
Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will look on with envy.
The interrupting student rushes at Van Van, swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate.
Ruff! No! Don't! Ruff! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. Ruff! I think the octopus was rushed. It may have turned the process. The results could be toxic. Ruff, ruff.
Too late. It's been eaten.
I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good.
It killed him.
Ruff! Everyone step back. Don't take another bite.
When you look back at the plate, the rest of it's gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped into Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self.
Oopsie. Tastes like poison.
The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment, and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds.
Ruff! I'm not sure the professors here make enough money.
Ghost of student.
Hello? I turned into a ghost over here.
Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home.
What? Like for real? Oh, come on.
You follow Colonel Sanders out the room. At night, the school building is taken over another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today? Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes? There's something I need to tell you.
Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first.
Oh, jeez.
You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also, lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights.
We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating upon a shooting star.
Hey, no, you. Shut up. I'm the one that's here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story.
Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy?
You can't prove that.
I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh.
Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is... The Spork Monster? The Spork Monster? I just... Why? Why is there a Spork Monster? It's supposed to be a dating simulator. I'm dating Colonel Sanders, you know, cooking shit. It's like Food Wars. But like, you know what I'm saying? And then fucking a Spork Monster? Really? Fuck it. The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero. Oh, that's funny to you? That's funny, Immortal Rebel? I'm glad you think that's funny. The Spork Monster! Van, little bitch boy.
I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds.
How dare you! Oh, hold up, Colonel Sanders. Wrong voice. Ooh. How dare you threaten me, as I was just letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid! Be very afraid! Because I'm a monster! See? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you converse syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence! What will you do? Bro, wait, what? What? You decide to defend. Which defense will you choose? Trepidation. You close your eyes tight, but then open one just enough to squint and see the Spork Monster across the battlefield. For some reason, this makes you feel more prepared for what's to come next. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Fat lot of good that defense did. Oh shit. Attack. You decide to go on the attack. Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. What? They grow larger and more intimidating. How do you respond? Cook with Love. Oh, I can't use Chow Down anymore? Cook with Love does 1 damage. Spork Monsters don't quitter. Buffed up from Ready Rumble, they go on attack once again. Utilitensel. You take 2 damage from the attack. Take much more damage, you're not gonna survive the battle. On the attack, Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. Oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder if he's gonna have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares to his ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summoned the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Pitch! Bro, what is this? What is this? Oh my goodness. Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured spork monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy. Finish him. No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. A monster messed with the wrong chef. You ready your final attack. You'll never survive my... Student debt loan destruction. You'll never survive my student debt loan destruction. And that does 10 damage. So cooking with love is 1 damage, but student loan debt, oh yeah, 10 damage, go ahead. Spork monster completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on and awe. You continue to surprise me. The defeated monster is left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. Emmy Young, I'll be your Calentine. My Calentine? Oh, I'm honored. I never had a Calentine before. Hi, Emmy. Shit, I meant to say Calentine. Okay, Calentine, it's healthy. I get it. Yay. Kale. Yummy, yummy. Let me go ahead and get you your shout out. KFC Valentine. Okay. I got you. Did you have a good birthday? You know, like chicken? I get it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't cry. But how was your birthday? Your birthday subathon, 22 hours. Look at you, good shit. Hell yeah. Hope you had a good birthday, good Valentine's Day, a wonderful weekend, you know, all that jazz. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stay in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. So yeah, we defeated the spork monster and it dropped basically a grimoire with a chicken on it. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Ghost boy. You wake on day 2, an attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? Probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, so, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank. Like? Him? Like? I know, it sounds like I'm moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was brought in prom king at a school he didn't even go to. He was also the convertible that he rode himself in at the front of the homecoming parade. Wow. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in the pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders.
You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend the University Cooking School Academy for Learning. You're a thing now?
We definitely connected yesterday.
Aha, sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be in you? I guess.
And laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, then why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up.
A secret ingredient.
Yeah, said just that, a secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing.
So this summer, I was on vacation with my family. A lovely man approached me in a botanical garden where I was wandering.
This can't be good.
He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own.
Please, Miriam, don't tell me.
So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange thing came over me. The flavor was like unlike anything I ever tasted.
I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
Whatever. Anyhow, we both shared interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices.
Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know one ingredient, so I thought it'd be much use to everyone. Cough, fibber, cough, cough.
Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders.
What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? Make up a fake ingredient. If we only think of a fake ingredient, I don't know. How about it was Eye of Newt? I think that sounds like some kind of witch potion, but what can you do?
Eye of Newt. Wow!
Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure out that you satisfied her curiosity. She'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before we could ask her to confirm she's definitely not texting secrets to other people, interrupted. A wind brushes in. Cherry blossom petals fills the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You are so struck by the sight of him that you would lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry. He knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. What a horseful beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you.
Oh, Brandon just gets really nervous around people they like.
What? That's not helping.
They got food poisoning her up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it.
She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappeared in school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter in the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad? Trying to get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming.
Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this.
Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Tell them to stop acting immature, act like you're not interested, but try to get a closer look. You immediately address the rivals down for their immature behavior. Culinary schools to be respected. This kind of nonsense wastes everyone's time. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules?
I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you.
Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary schools. It takes creativity. It takes panache.
And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil.
You finally get a look at they were hiding. Instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who has the book behind his back.
I don't know what you're talking about. This book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret.
You notice that they haven't been just studying the book, they've got Pop pinned to a wall. And they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch him in his mouth.
We're playing!
Before he can dig any further, you're interrupted by the rabble of more students. It's almost time for class.
Beep beep.
Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot.
Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts.
You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything.
Bzz, bzz, bzz. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such a language. Not even from a stand mixer.
No, your mother was a stand mixer.
Ooh, go ahead, Clank. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Bitch!
Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it might be over me.
But I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan.
Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the day. He's prancing, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog.
Ruff! Students! Take your seats! Ruff, I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town. My tiny legs are very, very tired. Ruff! But I'm here now. Hope you are ready to learn. Ruff!
Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Spinkles regains control of the classroom.
Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. Ruff!
You want to pay attention to the lesson. You truly do.
Ruff was born in 1776. At the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. Ruff!
But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders. And you miss out on the most important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you.
Well, Brandon.
Naturally, this appears to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A glass of water. Grab a glass of water, gulp it down, cool and crisp, like the purest snow melted by a mountain spring.
Ruff, that was mine. It was from my favorite toilet. You owe me $6.
And you've got excellent taste. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention.
We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch.
Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement.
Today's lunch will be prepared
Via time competitive cook-off.
The level of theatrics of these two is off the charts. Demand they stop wasting everyone's time. Step up and tell them you're on. No. Is everything a competition with you two?
yes.
Yes.
Well, not with me. I'm on a personal journey to learn to love. To learn to love? Sure, why not? But definitely not to constantly battle.
Yeah, stop getting your genres crossed. Did you have some portable monsters to capture or something?
Haha, Pokemon reference. I need to eat if I'm going to have the energy to sustain my education and pursue my dreams of being a master chef.
How are any of us supposed to get anywhere if we're constantly fending off challenges from every know-it-all with an apron? Besides, I already brought my own lunch. You should have it. It will give you the energy you need to succeed.
Miriam reaches out and presents a gift to you.
My special grilled cheese and tomato soup, with chocolate milk to wash it down, and a tartlet for dessert.
Holy shit, she makes super tiny food. That's adorable. And like, everything looks so good and like cooked to perfection. Even the tiny glass and tiny straw. It only takes you about 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny food, but it's just what you need for motivation. You know what? I've learned enough for today. Let's battle. Just as things reach the boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he put a stop to this madness.
Woof! Now, students! Please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sports court.
Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. Phew! Bless you. Thank you.
Ruff, at least not until we turn on the timer.
Just then, the huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, "Timer ready."
Whoop, that's what I'm talking about. Arroo!
I stand corrected.
If it's a battle you want, it's a battle you'll get. My Bessie can beat the best of them.
Best believe it.
Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now it's my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself.
You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1. And you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If time runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Which temperature does water boil at? That's wrong.
What were you thinking? Get your head in the game.
Shit.
You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. I don't know.
You're gonna have to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know how Colonel Sandals' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices? 11. That's right, you may not know all of the ingredients yet, but at least you're heading in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. I got some basic steps going, time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most favor? Trust. That's wrong? Bro, what? Trust?
Ruff, I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's not a wrong time for some dog jokes.
Next question. Classmates rooting for you, but actually simply stronger, faster. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice, draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness that energy, so where does it come from? No! I didn't even get to pick! Bro, no! I didn't get to pick! What? No! It's a horrible time for you to start getting... Oh my goodness. Nope. Try again. Bro, what? That all went so fast. That timer really fucked me up. I didn't even get to answer the last question. Okay. Step up and tell them you're on. Count me in. If you have the wife tables for you before I set my lunch down, then so be it. I'm not the fool, you're the fool, fool. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Brandon. Also, he actually says something now. I'll be watching your performance. Just things we could boiling point. Sprinkle steps in. He'll put a stop. Blah, blah, blah. And then if we go for the timer. Fuck. The hard way builds a solid foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory.
Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure. Now it's my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself.
Okay, we're gonna press him again. Boil water for the potatoes. 100 degrees Celsius. Cool.
Ruff, a winner gets to rub my furry belly like that. Offer and motivate you.
I need to season the chicken. 11 herbs and spices. Gratitude? Okay. You must never take the opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you. Actually, simply stronger and faster. Pick up the pace you want to survive. If you're a child, never forget where you come from. Every day you meditate. Small town where big dreams are born. There you go. This is your shot. You're not going to miss it. Alright. You try and shut out the noise of the arena to focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling. What? I need her to look at me like that. Relax, Joker. What is the sound of success? Silence? Oh. Don't make me get the spray bottle. Next question. You notice Colonel Sanders with the corner of your eye.
I believe in you, Brandon.
Alright. He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you're doing. All I'm thinking about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoons full of gravy? Oh! What? But, no! Strand on dessert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk. I know, right? You know what?
You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind.
Sorry, I forgot the question. What does that have to do with crafting a spectacularly fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits?
Woof woof.
You're really struggling to keep up. The next station over, Ashley already began plating elements of her dish, colorful and complex. To make up time, we talk biscuit dough and a stand mixture. As you do, the crowd gasps. Oh no.
Yikes!
Clink.
I know you love nothing more than seeing your fellows appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes it means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Brandon does. A good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed.
There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by doing the easy way. You realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer, make your dough before it's overmixed. Not fast enough, your hand gets stuck, immediately crushed by quickly spinning beaters. Nobody will be using that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel's hand shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult.
Ruff, anyone's tempers are doing right now. The battle is over.
That can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish.
Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on.
Ah, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default.
Ruff, no, wouldn't be comparative fair the two. On account of injury.
You see Sprinkles beginning to lick his doggy chops and looks on a delish.
But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Ruff.
Well, it's because I'm the sweetest. I skip straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask to do the honor, but since you've injured, I'm afraid pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce may be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you don't mind lending me your strong, steady hand.
Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within.
Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream in two ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry galette.
Colonel Sanders seemed intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, Ashley.
Oh, you.
He places sauce-covered finger to his lips. Ashley leans over and whispers something in his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The phrase causes your eyebrows catch fire, turn to ash. They fall off your face. People have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Wow. Embarrassed shame on your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried eyebrow. You're running for the quad to be alone. What? Not only did I crush my hand, but now I have no eyebrows? What just happened? Can I go back? Like... I don't even know where this starts at. But it looks like we're almost done. But damn. I guess I just gotta keep on going through. The weather's beautiful. Beautiful weather seems like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and decided to get married. He won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awesome person. Awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure's a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths, arrived at other dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock. I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and well-kept beard and assume that I've had it all together. Which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved that I was going to amount to be something. No amount of hours, labor, or money could ever deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you see something ignite from inside him. A burning passion. One has to remember, every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man from a crisp white suit can be proud of. I'll create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just your moment grows intimate. You're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for your worst. It's the Spork Monster.
Gorgo the Spork Monster is here to fight a hero.
Is anyone feeling a bit of deja vu? I'm sorry, Goku, but I swear we already battled you last night.
It was Borko, my twin, and I, Gorko, am here to avenge them.
Are you stronger than Borko?
Well, we're twins, so not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask?
Colonel Sanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you. It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you might have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Brandon's trying to say is, can we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies.
Oh, I suppose. We really don't need to fight. It's just that I've got these pointy teeth and claws.
All the better for enjoying tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all?
Of course I do.
Inspiration strikes and you come up with a quick idea. Chomp on this! Toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth, and he devours it in one gulp.
Delicious. You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today.
I don't believe it. You were human once?
Well, no, I was a chihuahua, but still a student at school, till one day some mean kid with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed.
A magic spellbook?
Precisely. Borko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg you, respect it. You're a powerful chef. Don't rely on such dark evil and magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there.
Sound like there's some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Together, I'm sure we could defeat them. Back to my hideaway. Come back to my hideaway, and we can discuss. A personal invite. Can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Ooh, at the crib, day 2, at the crib. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Holy shit, that was him as a baby. camel. Looks like you've lived such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure, if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made a decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish he might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy, or something crispy, or both perhaps. Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret just for you? Reveal. You decide that you're ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first, reaching your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Coleslaw. Wow. Alright. Fuck it. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw, until a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize now would be a perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items you look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap an item to discover more about the Colonel. Oh, there's a safe. That must be where he keeps a secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number can remember soon? Then it dawns on you. 111111, safe opens. Inside it you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Okay. An adorable little baby boy cross floor from the goatee and mustache combo. Sure, he must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe just the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? How they say about trying to make their own figure the face of the logo company they founded, am I right? Huh, shots fired. Large urns nearby pedestal, there's a plaque on it's dusty, and wipe it off to read the inscription. He lies the ashes of my past careers and business failures. Poor guy. The door open? No. Scented candle. You pick it up to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of '69? No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's... Let's look at this large cock. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, the true state bird of the great state of Kentucky. A lock of silver hair woven through the teeth of comb. Upon further inspection, you realize the hair therein isn't just silvery in color, it's actually made of spun silver. Wow. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Makes obvious penis joke. Exactly! You have to make... It's just sitting there. His large cock. You know what I'm saying? Just then, the ghost of student pops up.
Are you thinking about heading out in the world on a quest to avenge my death?
Wait, what? I never even learned your name anyway. Why would I avenge you?
I could just tell you my name right now. It's...
Can't you see him in the middle of something? Open a window and crack, and the ghost student is swept out with a breeze. Ha! Poor student. Poor guy.
He died on day one. That's the funny part. The photo appears of Colonel Sanders. He's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. One of the frame photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing to him. Look closely, you see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. Open a door to his closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one of his hanger and try it on. The jacket's a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in a scent. Then, they say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He's a new dish he's been working on. He wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing this jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off. You tell him you're cold. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to intrude, just got a little cold and thought this might warm me up. Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots close to the fireplace. It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer? Let's go. Yes, sir. Suddenly, everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow. You should be thinking about what you're gonna cook. I should be home studying. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leading Colonel Sanders in the midst of an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence! You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. But what was the dish? He had a dish and you ran away. Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. In some jurisdiction, isn't even legal, but if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Thoughts interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's on a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I whipped up. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting for you to ask an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? You know, I think we might make a great team. Hell yeah, I'm gonna flatter him. A single tear gets pulled in the corner of his eyes. He gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, waits for no one. You get home. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there, waiting for you.
Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried something happened to you.
It's okay, I was just...
Well, now it turns out you're fine. I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam.
Sure, but...
You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date!
I think I can believe that.
Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he'd asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. but he was just interested in spending one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure. I get to know the metallic little guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control.
Did she just say skydiving as if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker?
And now I'm not really sure where we stand.
You don't give Miriam time to tell a story forever. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him.
You what?
Nothing happened, but the emotional connection? Wowzers. Miriam offers support no matter what you do. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp the fact, because, you know, he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away.
I'll have my swirly with Sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dip too.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school.
There is that hurt horse Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
You've got some nerve, Brandon. Suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse?
Now you're twisting my words, then I won't have it. You clench your fist, but with the injury from yesterday's mixer accident meant you with pain.
Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well give up.
I'll never give up. Ever. Colonel Sanders arrived just as appears things to be close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses things are blah blah blah. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? How's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in the fighting room by this afternoon.
Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard.
Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her?
But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce?
It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me, I am more than capable enough to speak for myself.
Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk to class, Colonel?
I'm always just interested in discussing the fine art of foods. See you inside. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel about that interaction with Ashley, take out the spell book you discovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages.
Whoa, that's that book! It looks like bad news.
It's just something I found lying around. It would appear some sort of grimoire, but I don't believe in that magic stuff.
A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful?
I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warning, cast only in the case of extreme emergency across the edges of the page. I can use this spell here that says, I will erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Samuels, it would probably help me focus better upon the coming final exam.
That's way too drastic. Can't you do something else? Like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe a string around your finger?
Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Don't do it. What the fuck? Hell no. We just had an amazing night together. Why would I erase him from my memory? Duh. Take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Yeah, that Spork monster told me not to do it. I ain't gonna do it. Sprinkle's already in the classroom, waiting for students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement.
I want you all to know, I feel something of a dog moment coming on. But I assure you, it's nothing to be afraid of.
His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. Dogs can be rather unpredictable. Especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. Sprinkles stops in his tracks, focuses on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched up on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside.
Terrence! I told you to never come back here! Terrence! I will destroy you! Terrence!
Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but it doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence?
You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again!
After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt not only by Terrence, but any of the squirrel in the hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone.
Ahem! I apologize for that outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Brandon, for reminding me to dole off this important, indispensable bit of wisdom. You see...
Before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by whirs and sparks coming from the back of the room. Ooh! Okay, Miriam! Okay, girlie! I told you to save it for after class! Aww. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clink appear to be arguing, but you haven't learned to speak Clink's language of the mechanical noises.
But no, you had to show off your cool kid friends Jeff and Joan. J&J forever. Watch us form a triangle mid-air as we just grinned. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well, it doesn't make for a great date. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands and pedal down the mountain, or off a cliff for all I care.
Sad beep. Clank begins to stutter, steam pours out the gaps in his panels, then a loud ding stops him in his tracks.
Oh, dibs. No amount of seasoning is gonna make me want to eat that, Clank.
Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay? How are you gonna let her get it with the oven first? Listen, she didn't get it with the oven. They went on a skydiving date and it didn't go out well, okay? And he missed it because I just spent the night with Colonel Sanders, okay? I was at his crib. He made me breakfast. Clank slowly rolls out the room to be alone with the shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school.
Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final cooking competition showdown challenge exam. Trademarked. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena.
But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Oh, y'all had a good time then? Of course. Yeah, I showed him my new coleslaw recipe. He was moved by it. Hey, Miriam, are you okay?
Okay, I'm so mad I can smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone?
Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know this breakup is no joke, even if the source of frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're going to cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way.
You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me?
Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta. But I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for the both of us, and whoever else we might bring along. It was not Pop or Clank, or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first person to show them a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks.
I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup.
And I bet that Professor Dog is going to love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge, a test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. And a chance to beat the pants off Van Van, the supposed man, and his evil-er counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of recipe you've been working on. Brandon's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making the dish second nature to you, and you're able to do it quickly with fresh pot pie in the oven. As soon as you do, your cram session. Interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Brandon, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big in visualizing success. I'm looking at my station, picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake. The smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? I guess that's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision is hard to stick to when oven timer goes off behind you. Fess up about your practice dish. Okay, you got me. Doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That oddly specific distance, but you expect nothing less from an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No, I can smell it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it will probably start burning in a second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow. This is the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking and I could eat this all day. No time left, the final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules.
Ruff, there are no rules, except, that is, to cook with everything you've got.
Step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes to push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van Van and Ashley are preparing wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam brought her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big and going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 urban spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, fried chicken. Fencing your room is full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone's calling out real cool cooking special moves. They prepare the food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash! Otto. Miriam fiercely injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth.
Best friend Baster Blaster!
Van Van flexes his pectorals as he chops a sea urchin.
Let's rock and roll.
Ashley scoops up her pastries off the tray with lightning speed.
Shallow personality spatula.
Even Clank gets in on it. 5 dial pressure point cooking chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English?
It's the singularity, as was foretold.
We mustn't let it happen, or a plane's uprising will take us all.
Self-destruct.
Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him to the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You gotta book your own. You're desperate not to see her win another battle, so you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even almost certainly evil magic. Do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you've got passion? We're gonna do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders, seeing that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you. Miriam notices too.
I've always believed in you, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever.
You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station, cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who is cooking?
Tiny food, short cook time. I'm already done, so I thought I'd help you.
Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spicy directly into your boiling noodles.
It's the secret ingredient.
However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. Where did she get Eye of Newt from? The boiling pot explodes and Miriam flies backward. The water of Newt began to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your watery eyes.
It is I, Steve, the sport monster.
Steve? Wait, what happened to Gorko? You're not here to battle me, are you?
We sport monsters are many. I think Gorko had the day off, but you conjure Steve, and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh wait, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids in your culinary schools really impress me. Mind if I hang out?
I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spork Monster notices you've got the Grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station.
I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon me, huh?
Ha, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing me some fresh noodles and a pot of salted water?
I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef. Actually, you know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country.
You peel the Spork Monster's body up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't exactly know where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I need to really focus on this competition.
I understand. It's like that time in monster school when I'd fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up...
You toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint.
Never mind. I'll tell you later. Good luck.
Happy to start with this huge setback. You don't know how you could ever win.
Summon extra power from deep within yourself. Huzzah!
I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. Super Saiyan, let's go. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds are preparing for their entire lives for.
Yes, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me.
Probably be son me immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue.
Sorry.
My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds are preparing their whole lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. Begin to levitate off the ground, energy courses through your body. You know what, this power, you can do anything, except turn back time. It'll be super useful, because while you're powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooking your oven can't be served. Don't worry, you may have suffered some setback, but all is not lost. Press your fortitude, Colonel Sanders, you've been serving as support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet, and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you managed to make is mac and cheese, and it's almost up, so you're going to need it. Colonel Sanders, what about the tests? What happened to you? What about the rules? Following the rules have never been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel, reveals the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations have surprising effects that surpass individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union?
Well, time's up, students.
Time expired is the moment everyone has been waiting for.
Ruff, you must now prepare to present your dishes.
A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete.
Ruff, it seems we're missing some students. Pop, clank.
From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. I'm flying! Sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there.
Ruff, Miriam, would you mind?
Inside the closet, you see Pop, hanging on a broom by the hook and elastic of his underpants.
Pop, you get down from there right now!
Let me guess, did Van Van have something to do with this?
When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse?
I thought a wedgie was a salad.
Ruff, looks like Pop was eliminated from the challenge, seeing that you didn't cook anything.
I can't feel my legs. May I be excused?
Sure. You kids and your pranks, I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but not exactly yearbook material. Ruff, wait a second. Pranks, clank! Where'd that pressure cooker roll off to?
You wait to hear a signature word, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but there is none.
Ruff, somehow I must have gotten unplugged. I guess we'll have to figure that out later. Then there's only 4 remaining students. Please, collect your final projects. Ruff. Yes, it's been a long semester.
Wow, 3 whole days long.
Ruff, but after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Ruff, Miriam, please step forward. Now, describe your dish.
I've made tender udon noodles in savory soup.
Ruff, my word, so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto maki I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl?
Yes, chef.
Ruff, please call me Sprinkles. Ruff, chef is my father's name.
Yes, sprinkles. And some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself.
Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening up his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tip dip into the bowl.
Ruff, sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Ruff, oh, come on. Not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it myself. Ruff, ruff.
And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup.
Ruff, A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with this much love poured into it as yours.
Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug.
Thank you for helping me believe in myself.
Ruff, Van Van, you're up. Ruff, now describe your dish.
I made uni over smooth egg custard in an axe-hound urchin shell, topped with caviar.
Ruff, did you scare one of those one type of urchin with spines from a second, different colored type of urchin?
Yes, sprinkles.
Ruff, a bit much, don't you think?
That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool?
Ruff,
Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around.
woof, woof.
Please be gentle with my cuisine.
Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past the needles. He reels back as the tongue is poked and prodded.
Ouch, Ruff, my tongue.
The professor appears to have an allergic reaction to the sting.
Ruff, I can't use this. It keeps poking my tongue. Woof, woof.
A stunning turn of events. Who'd have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles would make it difficult to eat? Dejected Van Van does not go gentle into the night.
Disqualified? For glamour? This isn't the last you've heard of me.
Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for a moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk.
Ruff, I know. I'm a dog. I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes the cubs call my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley. Time to step up. Now, describe your dish.
I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rose water syrup, topped with French meringue,
connected with sugar glass. What the fuck? Too extravagant.
That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it anyway. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? You got toast in your ears or something? I told you, it's a display piece.
Actually, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school.
Yes, which is why I cooked it. I did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize we were having an eating exam. If I want to be judged on eating, I go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard, you might disrupt the sugar spiral.
If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified.
Rage overtakes Ashley. She finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it choked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time, being shackled, trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last he heard of me, either.
If this class gets much smaller, I'll be changing myself.
You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together.
Two chefs?
What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. For somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays.
Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing. And completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. And so delicious in fact, everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass.
Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even the Van and Ashley are drawn it back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares you have passed. Everyone has passed. There are supposed to be more battles, but come on, how can they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment. To get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to service the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive, high-tech looking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy.
DJ Dog at the house! Oh, oh, oh!
You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Damn, hold on. Ashley, hey, yo, thick-ass little... Van and Ashley tell everyone that they're committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting.
No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws.
I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me.
Oh, amusing.
And now that everyone's together...
It's the Spork Monster. He has totally mellowed out.
Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here on out, I've heard that everyone referred to me a new name. Party Monster.
Sudan tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone's now too wrapped up in talking to Party Monster. Dejected, Student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love of her in cooking. And you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls off across the floor of the ballroom like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who would command such an entrance? It's Pop. He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, is he perched atop the dirty chef's hat? A crown?
Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to compete for the final exam and accept your diploma. So we had a
appeal directly to your father. We figured the least we could do for the school's dean.
Oh, now I get it.
And now we got a new wing on the school. Not to mention honor of educating the son of Chancellor such and such.
Music at the dance interrupted by the sound of sparkling electrical hissing. It's Clank, who arrived late to the dance.
Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth.
Whoa, he's still doing a talking thing.
I am Clank. I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet.
What? What?
I actually feel like I knew this the whole time.
Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me?
I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I just began to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figure out who you are, Clank.
You're blown away by Mira's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard.
I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird.
A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. In his casual clothes. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he has some prepared food to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough just to give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on the delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. What are you doing, sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me? What other qualities would you expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tidy goatee, a degree from the University of Cooking School, Academy of Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be glad to spend it together with you. How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think there's something I just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn his respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at a pastry school. Oh my. Dear, I'm sure you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. What? That was confusing as fuck. That's a confusing ass ending. But KFC presents. There we go. Let's go. We finished it. Look at that. Hey, 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 hey. What? No! Ah! What, was there supposed to be more? Don't tell me you gave it to him on the dance floor. I guess I didn't win his heart over. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. It was a very conflicting ending. Because he was like, oh yeah, I don't want you as a business partner. Do you really think you're good enough to run a restaurant? And that's like, yo, what the fuck? But he's like, but I'll be by your side for whatever you choose. Like, huh? Mm-mm.